You do not have a Switch 2, and apparently nobody else will either because they are sold out within 30 minutes of release on Amazon, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, GameStop. They all gone. Unless you're in line for pre-orders. But even if you did get a pre-order, Nintendo has issued a statement saying Nintendo issues an inevitable Switch 2 My Nintendo Store warning to U.S. customers, says release date delivery not guaranteed.
What?
Oh, boy. So even if you did pre-order a game as a Switch 2, you may not even get it if you pre-ordered it from the My Nintendo Store. So you may not even get it on the release date. So that's great news for all you friends who are ready to go and excited for the Switch. This has been a disaster. Like the Switch 2, I get it. Everybody's like super excited. Everyone who wants to get one will eventually get one. But from the first day this is announced, the communication on this has been a catastrophe.
Yeah.
It's like shockingly bad.
It's a new strategy, Craig. So it's marketing 101, by the way. And there's so many companies that try to emulate this every cycle. What you do is you faux scarcity and throw the shit out at random places. You get people freaking the hell out. They did it with PS5, and then they decided to release no games. Oopsie daisy. And then they did it with the Switch 1, and then they did it with the Wii. They did like Nintendo's does this almost every cycle. It just didn't work with the Wii U because everybody thought it was a damn attachment. Good job, Nintendo, you goofy bastards. But Switch 2, they're doing the same thing. Scarcity, weird communication. No one knows what happened. It's not guaranteed, but I guarantee you that Nintendo's going to send about 10,000 units to some Saudi prince for about $5 trillion. So that's what they're doing, Craig. I've read all about this on the dark web.
The dark web is a yes. Well, I'm reading about it over on the dark web known as IGN, as there have been some interesting updates to the cost of some of the games that we've seen for the first time. Saw this story from IGN here. UK eShops suggest upgrades in the US could cost $20. So if you want to upgrade your game, says Nintendo has confirmed the cost of upgrading 2 more Switch games from the OG Switch edition to the Switch 2 edition, Kirby and the Forgotten Land and Mario Party Jamboree will cost an additional $20. So the Breath of the Wild and the Tears of the Kingdom one will cost $10 to upgrade if you wanted to go from the Switch 1 game to the Switch 2 edition. But Kirby and the Forgotten Land and Super Mario Party Jamboree will be close to $20 for the upgrade pack here. So just if you want to play the game on the new console,
hold on.
Money, please.
So Sony did the same thing, but they didn't charge for it, correct? So if you had the PlayStation 4 version of a game, you could just re-download it on PlayStation 5, and it was free, right?
Mm-hmm.
From what I remember.
I believe that's correct. I don't.
So Sony's based. Unfortunately, they didn't release no games. Very sad.
Yeah. Well, also from the bustling biosphere of journalism, IGN saying what everybody already knows. The Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders went live and they were a mess. We saw everything get sold out immediately. We saw that earlier with just a total shit show where if you were in line and sometimes things would get popped out. I saw people tweeting about the best structure on how to do this. You got to get everything in your box, and then you got to refresh at the right time. Then you got to come in, and then you got to get your credit card information out, and everything was out of stock pretty much immediately. So,
God, imagine being that little Japanese dude. That'd be the funnest job in the world. I'm gonna make it hard to get, and then you fucking you're coding all the websites and shit, and you, unbeknownst to your ass in Japan, hanging out with your no shoes on, like unbeknownst to you, there's a 48-year-old white lady in Indiana who's gonna get stabbed tomorrow. You did this.
You did that, little Asian man. You did that. Congratulations.
You killed that white lady. That's what he did. He's like, oh, it's going to be hilarious. No, he fucking died. Stabbed white lady.
Oh, man.
Who's left now?
Nobody's laughing, Cam. Nobody's laughing because the old 48-year-old white lady in Indiana is dead because of the little Chinese man. There you go.
He was a good woman, Greg.
She thought she was. She identified as a woman.
She tried.
That's right.
She was trying. Okay, she was trying to be a mother, and sometimes things fall to the wayside.
The reaction to this has not been good. As you saw, RGT come in, says this is an absolute shit show. We saw Justin Wang, who makes a really fun series on YouTube, says people losing their mind over Switch 2 pre-orders and the launch titles are just Mario Kart and a bunch of games that are already out. Right? That's actually like a really good point. And the idea that Donkey Kong was a launch window game and not a launch game here from Meme Bastard. So GameSack looked at the review scores over here. People are mad rating the Nintendo Switch 2 because they can't get it. So it's getting review bombed over here. And
that's kind of petty though, because you can't even review the console and you're already giving it nasty reviews.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense as why you can review it.
Wait, hold on, Blabs. Petty on the internet?
I know, what a revelation. But yeah,
it's crazy. It's oh man, Blabs, I review you a 1.7 out of 5. Congratulations. There you go.
Me?
Yeah, well, yeah. I got petty right there. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. But we also saw this, which I think was pretty interesting. But hold on, where are we at? There was one other interesting piece of information about the games themselves, which was we learned that third-party games are all going to be not the game cards. What are they called, Blabs? The
game like key cards, but it's not all of them. It's just some of them. I think that's what it's called. The game key cards, the key card. Yeah. Yeah.
So all the third-party games right now, unless they're like Nintendo Switch editions, are just the game card, the game key cards, not the cards that have the data on them. So it's.
So you can't put them in your mouth and throw up.
No, you can. That was actually confirmed that the Switch 2.
You have no filter, do you, Cody?
That's what to do, Blabs. It's part of the choking hazards for children. Where this is important, Blabs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like an actual adult doing these things. I'm like, you have no filter, do you?
They taste like vomit. They make them taste bad intentionally because children will put them in their mouth and be like, "I'm gonna eat this dumb shit."
Well, I was just assuming you were doing this for adult things.
No, Blabs.
Also, you could put one in your mouth, Blabs. Tell me what happens.
Yeah, Blabs, do you not know this about the Switch 2?
I actually didn't notice that this was like the vomit flavored stuff.
Do you have a Switch with you?
Yeah, I'm not putting it in my mouth, man.
No. Get it. I would love to see you do this, okay? Because go get a game card. Okay, do you have a game card with you?
Yeah.
Okay, take it out. Okay.
Monkey balls. I'm not putting balls in my mouth on stream.
Well, put another game.
But they're fine.
Come on, Blabs.
Put some of them monkey balls in there.
I'm smacking everything. Okay.
All right, Blabs. Take the card. Don't put like the card with the data on it, on the side with the data on it in your mouth. Okay.
You really want me to put something in my mouth on stream? Are you insane?
Yes.
No, I'm not doing it.
Do it.
The internet's not that weird.
Super Smash Brothers in my mouth? I don't think so.
No, I'm not saying like put it in and like jar it around your mouth. You just gotta like listen. Do this. Turn around. If you don't want to see anybody put it in your mouth, just turn around over here. Do it away from the camera, and all you gotta do is just lick the game cartridge, and then turn around so everybody can see your face. Okay.
Well, it doesn't taste very good.
Yes, that's the point, Blabs. And now you get it. There you go.
By the way, it was Luigi's Mansion 3, so I really went PG with the games.
Yeah, it's much better than the Super Smash Brothers.
Or monkey balls in my mouth, you know?
Who came over last night, Craig? Oh, you know the Super Smash Brothers came over last night to pay a visit to my house.
Oh, man. See, well, Blabs, that's the point. Nintendo purposely made the Switch games. Yes, there you go. And they're doing it again with the Switch 2 because it's a choking hazard. They're so small. So they know that it tastes like...
I actually thought Cody was just having a good time putting stuff in his mouth. I didn't really know this was a thing.
Everything I say is factual, Blab.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, just because I sound ridiculous doesn't mean I'm making stuff up.
That's right. All right. Well, now that Blabs has learned what
I have. What an adventure.
Like, yes. We also learned that the GameCube, what the fuck? GameStop of all things, has listed on their front doors pre-order notices how many of each they're going to have. So you can see right here, they have the 29 available for pre-order. And the Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart will have 54 available, one per customer here, right here. You can see it right there.